Okay, for this question, it says, how many different ways are there to choose 3 video games from a shelf of 20 video games if the order in which they are selected doesn't matter? So there are some key things that we need to note about this question that we need. The first thing being that we are selecting 3 video games from a shelf of 20 video games. So we have 3 video games we're going to pick from a total of 20. And then this is key. The order in which we're selecting them doesn't matter. So that's going to be how we determine which formula we're going to use. So for this question, when order doesn't matter and you're selecting like a small selection of something out of a total, this is what we call a combination where order doesn't matter. Combination of order doesn't matter. And so what we need to do is we have a very specific formula for this type of combination. And so what we're going to do is I will go ahead and type out our formula and we will talk about that. So combination where order doesn't matter, the formula that we use is n factorial over r factorial n minus r factorial. And so we'll talk a bit about what is the n and what is the r in this problem. So n is going to represent the total number that we can choose from. And we can choose from 20 video games. And then r is going to represent the number that we are actually choosing, which we can choose 3. And so now we're going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and switch colors. We can use this to plug it in. So we know n is 20, r is 3, and we're going to plug all this into our formula. So instead of n factorial, it's 20 factorial over r factorial, which is 3. So 3 factorial, 20 minus 3 factorial. And then now that we have everything plugged into our equation, this is just simply us typing it into the calculator. So I'm going to open up my calculator over here. We're going to type it all in. So we have 20 factorial, and we're going to divide it by 3 factorial, 20 minus 3 factorial. And what do we get? We get our answer is that for this question, when the order selected doesn't matter, and we can choose 3 video games out of 20, our final answer is going to be 1,140. That is the number of combinations that we can have for the